What's going on, guys? And in this video I'm finally going to be doing some 3x3 example solves. So the cube I'm going to be using is a cubical MF3 or S2M, which is my main, and I'm going to be solving on white and yellow. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Okay, so here's the first scramble. Let's just see what it's like real quick. Yellow's not very good, so I'm just going to default to white. And white isn't too bad, so I can either go for a 3-move pair with these two or an X-cross with these two. I'm going to choose the X-cross because I don't do those very often at all, so yeah. R prime D F R creates this block and inserts all three of these edges at the same time. And then I can insert this at the back and then just finish off cross. So I see these two, so I'll solve those first, and as I do these two, it'll set up these two for 3-move insert. And then these aren't affected, so I rotate this way just so I can kind of do like that YD, I guess, and then solve that at the back. And then this is null LCP, I know, same here, opposite here, it's just anti-student SXCF prime, and then the U perm. Okay, so here's the second scramble, let's just see how it is. Yellow's a little bit better, but again, I'm not going to do it. And I'm going to go for a pretty inefficient white cross, but it's easy to see my first pair. It's going to be these two. They're both going to be in the top layer, so, or both the pieces are going to be in the top layer, so that's what I'm going to go for. Like that. And then, like I said, these two both in the top layer. And then I saw these two at the back, so I'll do those. And then this corner is going to come to the top layer, so I'll solve it like this. Then these two right here, and I'll be able to skip OLL like this, and then U perm. On to the next scramble. Yellow already looks horrible, so I'm just gonna go for white again because it looks better already. And yeah, I can make these two into 3-move insert. So D F2 to put those two down, and then D2 R F prime instead of F prime R. That way I can do these two. And then I can cancel into taking these two out, so I'll do that. And then these two are going to be paired up, so pretty lucky solve already. And an edge got oriented during that, so yeah, and then these two. And then I'm going to have a diag swap after I do this OLL, but it's going to be a Y perm, I think. Yeah, it's going to be a Y perm, so it's not going to be that bad. And in case you were wondering how I was able to recognize that that was going to be a Y perm, this bar is going to come right here, and then just from experience I know when I have these two bars it's going to be a Y perm, so yeah. Okay, this is the next scramble, and yellow actually isn't that bad this time, so I'm going to go for that instead. So what I'm going to do is Y R prime R, and then D prime F R, so I can get these three and then just finish it off like that. And as I did that, I saw that these two would be 3-move inserts, so I'll do those first. And then these two are actually a 3-move insert now. And as I solve these two are going to be set up for a 3-move insert, so that's pretty convenient. And then I'll solve these two like this, and then insert with a sledgehammer just to make sure I don't get a dot OLL. And then OLL and an F perm. Okay, next scramble, and yellow doesn't look too bad again. Yeah, I don't even have to rotate, so I do B prime F to put these down, and then just D2 R prime L2. Then I have these two, so solve it like that, and as I insert these two will be paired up, so go right into those, and I see these two right here, so I'll solve those. And then I know I'm going to have to rotate this way, so I'll do that. And then for EO, I'll just do U2, and then solve this pair like this. And then I have the COLO, and I use a pretty weird algorithm for this, but yeah. And I actually see I have multiple bars, so what I'm going to do is instead of doing the U2 how I normally would, I'm actually just going to insert, and then do anti-soon. And that gives me a PLL skip, so yeah. Here we are with the next scramble, and I'm going to do white this time, so I can actually preserve this pair just by doing one extra move. So, actually, it looks like these two are going to be 3-move insert, as well, so I'm going to do these two first and then these two because these are going to stay as a 3-move insert. It'll just be the different one after I solve these two. So F prime L R2 and then D U prime at the same time, so like that, and then L D2. And like I said, these two are 3-move inserts, so I'll solve those first, and then these two will stay as a 3-move insert. This edge at the back is going to come into the top, so I'll solve that next, and I'll also do a sledgehammer just to orient edges, and then U2, solve these two, and then I have an anti-soon with a J-perm. Alright, this is the 7th scramble, I believe, and I'm already looking at yellow. It looks decent, but white might be better, and yeah, it's better. So these two will be my first pair, and if I do UR prime, it inserts this and sets these two up. And instead of doing F2L, I'm going to do U prime before the L, so it sets this up to be inserted like that. Then the first pair that I was talking about is right there, so just insert this, and these two will be unaffected. So solve that, and then these two won't be touched as well, so pretty easy to look ahead to. And I have this like soon pattern on the top, and these corners are facing me like this, so if I rotate and solve the pair like this, then I'll get an OL skip and an easy PLL. Okay, so this is number 8, and yellow looks pretty good. Unfortunately, I can't really do anything with this huge block I have. I'm not that good at X crosses, so I can't really figure anything out here. But what I'm going to do is R2 B prime, and then L2 F prime, and just finish it off like that. And then I have these two. Then this is a pretty nasty spot, but I guess I could do these two next, so. And then I have these two. And if I solve it like this, then I can pair up these two, so yeah. And then COLO and D perm. Okay, this is probably going to be the second to last one, and white's looking pretty easy. Yeah, this is very easy, so this should be pretty obvious. That's your first pair, and the cross is very self-explanatory, just that. And then these two, like I said, and this got paired up, so I'm going to solve these two. This corner will come into the top, so I'll solve these two next, and then I have these two. And now I have OLO with a PLO skip plus a U2 AUF, and the reason I can tell that is because I have this sort of block right here. These two are opposite, so yeah, adjacent, opposite, and then this block. Okay, this is the last one. I kind of have to hurry it up because my camera's about to die, but on white, these two are my first pair, and I can solve the cross like this. And here they are, like I said. And then these two form the 3-move insert, and then I see these two as well, so I'll solve those next. And then these two, that's my last one. And I don't know this WM case, or this MW case, but what I do for it is I insert it like that, so I get a soon, and then a T-perm. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I'm probably going to start doing example solves more often now, but yeah, that's it for this one. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.